Merry Christmas, y'all. I hope you had a great day. Silver Trade here again with another video. Is Greg Roaring Kitty? Could Roaring Kitty be the whistleblower? And what's inside of the box? And so Roaring Kitty, back on December 25th of 2020, right, 4 years ago, posted this. About a month later, it squeezed. He hasn't posted on Christmas since then. He didn't post for 2022. He didn't post for 2023. And then he decides to post this year. I'm really excited for January. And we've talked about this before, but Roaring Kitty and Greg could really be the same person. Let's think about it. So we know that Greg, the account on X, or what used to be Twitter, was founded in February of 2021, right after the squeeze. He also wished Ryan Cohen a happy birthday with his own face on it. I'm proud to be on the team Greg, with Ryan Cohen, Roaring Kitty, and then Greg. It's weird how Greg, the quote-unquote Twitter AI is what a lot of people thought he was, has such a liking to GameStop. One time Greg posted, "Please don't dump on me, Ryan. GameStop is all I have left." We've all seen this meme where Roaring Kitty walks out and starts dancing. We love it. Greg reposted the meme of himself being Roaring Kitty in that same video. Greg and Ryan Cohen are strangely close as well. And Stinky Pinky is a word game where players define a phrase using rhyming words. Rhyming words. I can't find the post right now, but Greg mentioned before how Greg is in the top 25% of his track team. Roaring Kitty runs track. Just a lot of stuff lines up between the two. This video turned out to be longer than I had planned for. Please excuse my change in voice, as I had to go back and re-record this a few times because I wanted to show you all this. On December 24th, Greg posted 8 days about sex robots. If you can see right there, it says toy shop. So at first it was a toy shop, then it was ugly, and then it was all pretty once Trump came around. Is that Roaring Kitty trying to show us the different phases of GameStop? I know I'm really reaching here. Toy shop though. Into your couch, it sounds like Here Comes Santa Claus. How do I do Jingle Bells? 1/1/17. January 17th. When 130,000 call options expire at $125 strikes. There was some crazy writing on the wall when he took a picture. Follow at Greg. But down here you got some tally marks. Other people noticed. I'm sure you've already heard about this, but XRT is on the threshold list. People talk a lot about how once a stock's been on the threshold list for 13 days, they have to pay up like they have no other option. But I promise you, there have been stocks that have been on the threshold list for hundreds and hundreds of days. And Zacks just came out and said, get ready for a big price move within 1 to 3 months. And don't forget, guys, 15 to 20% of GameStop is on paper DRS. If right here 85% is owned by institutions, that means about 100 to 105% of GameStop is owned entirely by institutions and DRS. That's not even including retail investors. Like at all. That doesn't even include retail investors at all. And if you look back in October, November, and December of 2020, it looks almost identical to what our chart looks like nowadays. With the MACD, it all looks amazing with Roaring Kitty posting. Speaking of his post, people are pretty sure that he created this picture with an AI, and there's tons of pictures of presents. Why would he generate one with an AI? Well, this is really stretching, but AMC. And GameStop's app is now number 61 on the iOS store, which is way better than when we last talked about it. I am so excited to see how close it can get to number 1. And Zacks posted this on Christmas. Bull of the day, GameStop is a strong buy right now. But please remember, none of this is financial advice and we are not financial advisors. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. And yes, Fortnite seriously released the Diamond Hand skin for 1200 V-Bucks. I like it. A code Rex gets called and we start pumping like crazy. That would put us around January 9th. And then maybe GameStop pumps straight up until April 20th. Don't forget max volume. Oh, and I know that I've already tooted my own horn about this, but I really think that I might have been the first person online last night to realize that GameStop had 85% institutional ownership. That was an amazing Christmas present in itself, and on top of that, Roaring Kitty posted today. I'm always looking to bring y'all the most up-to-date information as possible. Please consider subscribing. Maybe the present inside of the box is that Roaring Kitty was actually the whistleblower that was awarded $37 million earlier this year in July. And XRT is at 285% short. Thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. It absolutely means the world to me that so many of y'all care to watch these videos. I spend a ton of time looking for the absolute best content and information to bring to y'all, and I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. A lot of people believe that Roaring Kitty increased the amount of memes he would post per day to show that the next run-up would be a quicker movement to the upside. And so far, the chart is moving about 1.5 times faster than it did back in 2020. I really think Roaring Kitty's present post this year means that eventually we're going to have another YOLO post coming in the future. And Roaring Kitty actually did watch AMC in his spreadsheets, so he was watching AMC at one point. Do you think he might be Greg? I really appreciate it if you made it this far in the video. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, and God bless you.